We're recording. Hello, everybody.
You can't just do that.
Why? Bro, it's getting late out here, man. It's 11 o'clock.
You're right.
It's 11 o'clock on a Sunday. I got work tomorrow. So we got me and Khan. Next to me, this way, we got Azur.
Point up front, yeah.
Yeah, Azur right there. And then we got Zorar down here. And we got Mudassir.
No.
Everyone point to Mudassir.
Yeah, Mudassir.
And then we got Inam's daughter.
Yeah. So
Right there.
so me and Azur are in the same house. Mudassir and Zorar are in the same house right now.
Is that a Balenciaga hoodie you're wearing?
No, this is a gift
That's
also from the
that's
wifey.
from you.
It says something in Urdu.
It's from
I have no
you.
idea what it says. It's some line
Bro.
from poetry.
Welcome to our second episode of the Content Podcast.
The best Muslim podcast on the internet. Mad Mamluks got nothing on us.
Yeah, brother's already trying to start beef. that's
On Saudi
only-
podcast, we're bigger than you.
That's the only way he knows how to get views.
We got DJ Khaled. Let's do the real intros. We got DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
He got his Balenciagas X Fenty X Junaid
dude went to-
Jamshid hoodie on. We got Mudassir with the man bun, but it's not really.
It's not a man bun yet.
Okay, not yet. We got Zarar. Okay,
Was-
that's Bay. That's Zarar, that's Bay. He's got the Bay.
Yeah.
hoodie on.
Yo, wait. Azur, pause
The
there for a
cuddle.
second. Yeah, this guy Zarar said, guys, 10:45. I'm eating right now. We all know what he was doing. We all
Listen,
know what
you
he was
don't
doing.
know- You don't know what he said. He said, I just finished dude. You know what dude is?
It's
That's
milk.
You know, I've been using a lot of on the iPhone. I started using the swipe to text a lot. By the way,
Why is he changing
When
the
you
time?
gotta text real
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah. 10:45. I gotta go.
yeah, it says
Bro.
swipe.
All right. It's 11 o'clock. We don't
wanna-
want this to run till 12.
All right,
I'm
let's talk about
introduced
guys.
today.
What do we have to talk about? I didn't get a
Muscle
chance to
milk.
go over our list today. So what do we have? We got muscle milk. We got
Protein
some
intake.
dude. Yeah, some dude shot someone in Germany or something.
Saudi
When he
Arabia?
drove over someone. Yeah, some guy.
Oh, I was reading about that. All right.
All right, what
So
else?
apparently,
Well, listen, what do you
happened
got? What do you
was-
got?
We'll get to that later.
All right.
We'll get to
Apparently,
that.
what
We'll
happened
get to it,
was
we'll get
there
to
was some lady. I think that a Saudi girl in Germany, and she kept reporting, like she has like the text messages and the emails. She kept reporting this guy to like the authorities. I don't know what they call them in Germany, but like the anti-terrorist people, and she was basically getting ignored. And she kept saying like, please respond. I know this guy. Like, look at his and linking his X feed and things like that. So they kept ignoring him. And apparently even the Saudi authorities alerted the Germans of this, but they were ignored. This guy was like an anti-Muslim, anti-German person that was
Anti-Muslim,
living.
anti-German. Okay.
Wait, hold
Yeah.
up. We
Living
diving
in
deep. We
Germany.
already diving deep. Like I
Hold
thought.
up, no, I'm just
through
giving you the tertiary
possible
information.
Brother, you went through the whole news story at this point.
Now let's talk about it. Let's talk
What
about
else
it
is there
because
to add?
No, because this is interesting. He's being like he's basically like a refugee in Germany or something
Yeah.
like that. Like they weren't letting him go back to Saudi, and
Wait. But the interesting thing about this guy is Saudi Arabia was trying to extradite him. But
That's what I
then I
just said.
believe, okay, but why didn't Germany send him back? I
because
believe
they're
it
trying
was
to protect him.
Yes, it was on religious grounds because he's an atheist. So they thought he's going to
I thought he was a
be
Shia.
sent
Wow.
back.
Okay.
Like there's something where Germany has him protected on religious grounds. That's one. So Saudi Arabia tried to extradite him multiple times. And they were rejected basically by Germany. Then number two is the Saudi girl, and the guy is Saudi. So the Saudi girl, she was talking to him, and he basically expressed to her that he might do something like this. I don't know what he said, or if it was like in the actual text messages about he's going to run over people. She reported him to the intelligence
I think like 3 times, right?
a few times. They didn't do anything.
This is
And then
very,
if you see the video,
common.
there's a Christmas market. The guy drives in at like 50 miles per hour.
I didn't
Yo,
actually watch the video.
Yo, hold on. Let me try to find the clip. Hold on.
Oh man,
Nine-
find it on
nine
X.
dead.
Yeah.
about 200 injured.
That's crazy, by the
Yo, anyone have the link? Send it to me. Text it to me. I'm looking for it on X right now.
I didn't
Well,
actually look.
everybody
the
on.
video.
I don't think we can chat with the live audience yet, but
Yeah.
down the line we'll be able to.
I don't
Any
think.
questions? Any questions, chat?
Wait,
Chat.
wait. So what was this guy's name? Anyone know the guy's name? Let me look for the clip.
No, just search up
Bro,
like
I'm
German.
not saying his name. That's for sure.
Okay, you could do. You
German?
could do it.
Drive.
German Christmas. Just search
Well, you
that
could
up.
do Germany killing.
German.
For sure.
You don't want to search that up. German market car here. I got
So
it.
got
I
the
had
clip?
this. I had this sitting in the car. My brother-in-law gave it to me. It's been sitting in the car like oxidizing, whatever.
Yeah.
I found
What
it.
happens to alcohol?
Ferments.
Fermentation.
It's been fermenting. It's been through a freezing process probably 3 times. I'm now drinking it.
Is it good?
It's tasty.
It's about 10 degrees here in New York.
Yo, that's crazy. It was pretty cold here. You found him with us, sir?
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to find the clip on Twitter because the news media is.
Mainstream media, MSM.
Guys,
MSM is
guys,
dead,
we're like
podcasts.
spending so much time here looking for a clip.
Oh
We
yeah,
need
yeah.
like
Continue.
we need
I'll
like a
look
guy
for
on the
clip.
side.
Okay.
We need a guy on the side that just searches these things up and pops them on the screen.
Yeah, like who's the guy on Joe Rogan? What's his name again?
Chris.
No. Chris, look it up. Nah, I don't know. All right, so what else we got?
I'm gonna find me at Arsalan.
This is very similar. This is very similar, by the way, to like every case. Police never take action. We've known this.
Yeah.
But
So wait, what else on the topics?
I want to know whether they emphasize that he is a Saudi person or like portray him as a Muslim.
That's what I was gonna
wanna
get
see
at.
what they're gonna do.
Because I actually
Go
didn't
ahead.
look into the story that much, but I've heard so I heard it was some Saudi guy in Germany. So of course I'm thinking it's some Muslim guy. They're gonna call him a terrorist, blah blah blah. But then I just saw a few days ago there was some post saying that he was anti-Muslim and he was like some far right guy or something. What's that all about?
It sounded like he sounded like he's like atheist or something like that. He's
I
anti-Muslim.
think he comes from like the Shia like area, but
like,
I think he's just anti-Muslim. I think
the point is the media tried to portray him even on X. I'm gonna be honest. Even on X, they tried to portray him as some Muslim guy, but then in reality, they found out after looking like it was unavoidable because he had a series of X posts and they were clearly anti-Islam. So that's how like they couldn't deny it. Like
they couldn't put him in the Muslim bucket.
They couldn't put him in the Muslim bucket. So now, like they've concluded across the board, he's anti-Islam.
What about Elon Musk? Because I know Elon Musk was tweeting about him. I haven't been paying attention to this.
Yeah,
stuff.
he's been like emphasizing or amplifying certain things, but in reality, like people are saying it's a setup. People are saying it's a setup because
this is a horrible video of it.
They're saying it's a setup because they're like, oh, the guy's Saudi, but then he's anti-Islam. This is all like manufactured. It's not real.
Can you see that?
I don't know. I really don't
sharing
know.
it. Hold on, let me see.
No, it's on the. I didn't share it. It's on the.
screen.
It's on the private chat.
Oh, it's on the chat.
Wait, we got a
Luigi.
Yeah.
Luigi. Let's move on to.
Yeah, bro, you got to list all the topics. I thought.
Let's go on to Luigi.
Me, honestly, I didn't look at the list.
Okay, Luigi, by the way, is
that guy in the healthcare guy?
He's moving real different.
He's
that's
moving
for sure.
real different, and on social media, everyone is fanboy.
Yo, honestly,
who's Luigi? Is that the guy that like shot the United Healthcare guy? He's still.
So people are saying it's not him. So
the
internet is saying it's not him. Could be because they just find him attractive, or it could not be him,
bro.
Because of
honestly,
I think it just speaks to the power of a feed. To be very honest with you, that's what I think it is.
No, honestly, for me, I think so the eyebrow thing, I don't buy that at all because like depending on the lighting, your eyebrows show more or less. They look thicker or thinner. I think that's definitely the case. It's definitely him. I mean, I don't know, but I also think
to it.
Yeah, and this TikTok is so cringe, bro. I'll be honest. More than like girls loving him, I see gays loving him, bro. Oh, sorry. Is this? Whatever.
No, I'm fine with that.
Bro, it's so disturbing, man. Zara, what is up? Modesta, what's up with your age people, bro? Why
Bro,
are there
it's
so many
not.
gays after him?
It's horrible.
It's
It's
really
horrible.
not my
Yeah,
age
it's
people,
like
though.
they're fantasizing about this criminal. Like it's well,
Well,
I agree.
you
Like
saw what happened on the
I think
Don
it's
Lemon
him
show.
too. I think it's
Huh?
him.
They're so
And
upset.
yeah,
They're so upset about the fact that they put it under a terrorism charge instead of just regular murder because he's
Mm.
not a brown guy. So terrorism is like off limits.
wait, no, but he's in line for the death penalty.
Are you
Yes, but
serious? No
yeah,
way. Are
yeah,
you
Yeah,
serious?
yes,
yeah,
New
yeah,
York,
yeah, yeah.
New York
and they
has the
went
But
death
wait, wait.
straight,
penalty.
If
and they
it's
went
death
straight
penalty, that
to the
doesn't mean. Yeah, go ahead.
they went straight to the judge. So like everyone's saying the judge is bought out, this and that. So it's like he has no chance. But he
Yeah,
does
but
come.
he's not on death row. He's just eligible for the death penalty is the point.
Yeah,
And like if I'm pretty sure you can be on death row for a really long time. So he
yeah, yeah.
basically is going to be alive for a
What does
while.
death row even mean?
Death row is like there's
You're
a
in
row
line
of
to
people.
get the death
Yeah, like
penalty.
there's a row, and so you're on the death row. Like one by one, they're going to get you, but you're in a row. You know what I mean? That's what's called
I
death
get,
row.
part of me. Okay, I knew when he did it. I always said, I'm like, that's so stupid because, like, at the end of the day, they're just gonna change the CEO and he's gonna be rotting in jail for the rest of his life. That's what I was thinking. But yo, getting the death penalty, that's kind of wild, bro.
But wait. But what
But
about like the fact that this guy? Can we just reflect on the fact that? By the way, I'm pretty sure I stayed at that Hilton. It was in front of a Hilton.
Are you serious,
Can we reflect on the fact that he popped somebody in broad daylight,
bro? I was
6 p.m.
shocked. I was
6 a.m.
6
shocked.
6 a.m.
p.m. So it was dark. It
No,
was
it's not
dark.
6 p.m. No,
6
6 a.m., bro.
a.m. Yeah, but it was
6
still
6
dark.
a.m.
a.m.
6 a.m.
Still a little
I remember I was at work.
Oh,
It's like 9 a.m. I'm at work and I just open up X and I'm like, yo, what? They show the footage and everything.
it's like a
He backs
daylight
out the gun.
assassination.
It
Huh?
the gun jams and he like fixes it and pops a dude.
Bro,
Like there's a
Pretty
few
crazy.
opinions though on that. Some people said it jammed, and that he fixed it on the fly. Other people said that the suppressor that he's using, you need to shoot the bullets one by one. So like he had to do this reload process every shot. But like the fact that in New York City, in the middle of New York City, this is a Fortune whatever CEO, and he literally got assassinated. Like that's crazy. That's
bro,
like
in all of my group chats, I have so many mixed opinions on this. I want to hear you guys' thought. But what I was gonna say, oh shoot, I forgot my train of thought. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on this?
This guy, I'm very surprised he stayed in the U.S.
Mhm.
He got caught about 6 days later. No one knew what he looked like.
Bro,
He's
I've
in
been
New
telling
York
my friends,
City.
bro.
He's in New York City in a main hub. Has a fake ID. He can fly out in minutes. You could buy a flight. You're out of town, out of the
I don't know
country.
about that. No, because he got lucky that it took the U.S. the government so long to find him. I feel like generally they wouldn't take this long, and like if you're on the airport, you're already on the watch list because of course they know you're gonna try to fly out of the city or the U.S. So you would be caught right there.
But
Like if you go in the airport, is really risky. What I thought he was gonna do, and honestly, this is what I think he was gonna do. He got caught in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. I kind of feel like he was maybe going to Canada, and towards the Midwest, you go through like Detroit or something. Because I'm thinking if I'm in his position, like if I got to get out of the country and go to Canada or something, I'm not gonna go through the New York border. I'm going through the Midwest because like in New York, everyone's gonna think I'll be going from there or something.
well, that's the thing. Everyone is constantly going, and they didn't have a face ID from 6 a.m. By 7, you could be on a flight out.
Hmm.
They didn't find a picture of him by till then. And the picture that they did find was on a Greyhound
Yeah.
boarding in New Jersey. That's very far
But
away.
I feel like they
so.
also
Let me.
send
Yeah.
this information out later too. Like they already have known his name and his picture. They give it to the public a few days later, probably, in my opinion. And like one more thing, did you guys see that when he did shoot that guy, there was a woman standing there freaking out, and then she ran out of there too. Like there's a woman, and I'm like, I wonder what that woman knows, or if she got the $10,000 gift or something for like seeing or talking about him. Like,
Yeah.
wasn't there like some kind of award for that?
Yeah, I don't know, but that's crazy. That like my thoughts on that. Like
Can you guys
if I
hear me
just
now?
We've
yeah.
been here.
I've been muted. Okay.
What?
Thank
Yes.
God. Okay, wait. Let me
Muted
go.
my
Bro. Let me go.
mic.
Mute yourself
Let me
again.
go. Let me go.
How
Let me
do-
go. So my thoughts on that are like my first reaction when I saw the hit. I thought it was a hit. Like I thought somebody paid this guy
Mm.
to go like knock out the CEO. And This sounds
I
really
still
bad, but it
believe
was
it
one of
is.
the. It was probably one of the like. It was probably one of the coolest is not the right word, but it was one of the coolest things I've seen. Like
It looked like something out of a
he,
movie.
yeah, he was like dressed up like really nicely, hooded. Like he just, it feels like a video game. Like he just came, like popped him left. That's I think my first reaction was it was a hit, and I thought like maybe another company or like I don't like I thought like big players were involved in dealing with this. Okay, that was my first reaction. Then he disappeared. Like I was like, whoa.
How did they not find him?
Did he really do a hit and then actually get away with it in like 6 a.m. on New York City, middle by Times Square? Like,
Crazy.
really? That was my second reaction. Like, I was shocked. I heard about Central Park. I heard this and that, but like, it felt like they didn't really know. They found monopoly money or
Was the
whatever.
bullets
Yeah.
proper?
Wait. Then I'd say my third thing was like, it started to dawn on me that this like health insurance, it really is a big deal. Like, it's always affected every single one of us. Like, but I think some families it's really adversely affected. Like they're in so much debt because they need treatments, they have to take the treatments, but insurance is
Bro.
not covering it. And then insurance is getting even more like limited in the amount of things it'll cover.
Hmm.
And like I heard some people get chemo, but then insurance will only cover a certain amount. And then after that, they're on the hook. Like it's starting to really put pressure on people. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? Makes total sense. The background story is his back got hurt. He's injured. He like is getting upset, and then he like doesn't care anymore. That's what I think. He just doesn't care anymore. So he went
Yeah.
and did this, and he didn't mind getting caught because ultimately he doesn't care about life. His life as it is gone. It's ruined. He can't live. So like
Yeah.
those were my few thoughts on it, and I think he is probably the guy, and I don't think he's trying to escape. I really think like he thought they were gonna get to him eventually, and that happened. So, whoa, you're showing it.
Yeah.
There's a
We can
lady,
see all of us too. Look, yeah. Look, this is the lady I was talking about right here. You see the lady right there?
bro. Imagine you're out there getting a coffee.
Bro, that's wild, bro.
Those
Okay,
are
let
my
me tell
thoughts.
you.
Well, what are your thoughts on it?
Okay. Number one, this just goes to show you how easy it is to like kill somebody. Like it's way too easy. Like that brother just he's like point blank. Like he doesn't need to like train really with a pistol. He's literally so close to him. He's right behind him in that video. Like it doesn't require skill or something. Number one. Number two is you guys keep saying New York City 6 a.m. What if that's the cover though? Like New York, think about it like this: if you're in the suburbs, you hit somebody, right? Like nobody's around except you. Like there's only like a certain amount of suspects. Like what if the cover is the fact that 6 a.m. is extremely busy, everyone's going to work. There's like a million people that probably crossed him. No, not a million. Let's
Yeah.
say there was like 300 people that he walked by, right? Or he could have walked by. Like that could be the cover too.
Yeah.
So
Wait, do
I
you
don't.
think so? What was your reaction on like the actual hit and like the
Well,
implications of it and why he did it?
the first things I heard when I heard about this was about the bullets. I don't know if that's been like debunked or whatever. They were saying like it had something written on it about like
Yeah,
from
no, it
someone's
did.
book.
Yeah, it did. What was it? Decline,
It was
delay, something else. Yeah, something like
it
that.
was
Apparently, it's a name.
deny, defend,
Yeah.
defend.
Delay, defend, or something like that.
Hey, Chris, can you pull it up on the screen?
Yeah. No.
No,
I think, and that was from. Apparently, it was from some book.
it was
I've heard
from
a few
some
different
book,
things.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
my
decline,
reaction,
decline, deny, defend.
Thanks, Chris.
um,
Thanks.
my reaction to that was that I like you thought it was just somebody, maybe someone's family really got messed up with the healthcare and they're in a lot of debt, so they just decided that
Wait,
there's
that was
nothing to
my third
lose.
reaction. My first one was it was a corporate, like corporate to corporate
That
hit.
I never thought of it like that. Because I didn't really look into it that much. I have actually not seen that video until you just showed it.
What? Really? You didn't see that video,
I just
bro?
What?
nowadays I don't really look at videos like that. I don't look at graphic stuff anymore.
Yeah. No.
Like
I know. But this was everywhere, and it was like it wasn't that graphic. You just saw him.
I saw a grainy photo of like him shooting, and then I
Yeah.
saw him like at like a store. I think
It
he
was
was like at this,
McDonald's. They caught him.
yeah, like ordering
Yeah.
something. I saw that
Yeah,
picture as
that's
Yeah.
where
well.
he got arrested. So
Yeah.
some of my initial thoughts, or
Hold
what I
up.
saw on social media, was that the police and the law enforcement and all were very shocked by his ability. So I saw a lot of wow, like the way he handled himself, the way he shot the gun, the way he did this. There's a lot of like praise, like almost like they respected the skill
Yeah.
that he had. So I thought how Ozra mentioned it was corporate to corporate. I still believe it is corporate to corporate. If you look at his backstory and his family, they're very wealthy and they have a
Yeah.
lot of connections. So they might have used him knowing that someone like him probably won't stay in jail for long. It's has to be like a huge case right now because they are mainstream and it's almost like a celebrity case. He's going to get 5 years, 5 to 10 years. He's going to be living good. His family's rich, so he's not going to like
Bro.
Bro,
upstate
he's
New
in
York.
jail with Diddy.
Bro, all I'm saying is
Exactly.
guys like him don't do well in jail, brother.
Okay, but look, but they're not going to a jail. They're going to a boutique jail. Diddy is not
Uh,
staying in a ghetto jail. He's in a nice place with his phone, his laptop, everything with him.
Wait, you been there?
I haven't been there.
No,
No,
no.
Diddy. But but they're not gonna do this. Within 2 years, they're gonna call him a mental case. Fourth, fifth year, he's gonna be out of there.
But wait,
Okay,
he's on death row. Like, what do you
wait,
mean?
You could
wait,
put him on death
wait,
row.
wait,
Who's
wait.
gonna keep up with this?
You
What
can
you
really get out of
mentioned-
line in death row?
Yeah.
Yo,
I
Ozzy,
thought
Ozzy.
once you in line, you in line.
Well,
First
he
of
needs
all-
to stand in front of a judge.
Hold
Yeah,
up,
so
hold
the
up.
judge is
Hold up.
gonna
Right now,
hold
all
up,
he's done
hold
is
up,
look
pause.
handsome on
Let's
camera.
pause. Let's pause. Let's
Yeah.
pause. This death row stuff. In New York, there's no death penalty. I think.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Yo,
because
Chris, can you search that up?
yeah.
capital punishment was removed from New York law
New York.
in like 2005. Bro, like you're gonna have to get a different keyboard.
New York does not have a death penalty. New York does not. New York does not have a death penalty.
Chris, we
So
can hear your
unless he's-
keyboard all the way here.
Unless
But
he's
it's probably
being,
on a federal level.
Yeah,
Well,
there's-
it depends on. I think it depends on who's. I'm not a lawyer, but anyways, what I was gonna say though is, I think it's kind of disgusting though how this like whole thing is portrayed on media. Like I don't whatever you want to think about why he did it or what he did it or who he is. That he murdered somebody. Like
Bro,
that
this
should
is-
never
okay.
that should never be something that is
We
like.
question. Yo, this is
And
something
that's
that
not something that's
wait.
cool.
I kind of disagree with that.
Hold up. That's not something that's cool, and I don't care how he looks or something. You don't like. It doesn't matter. It's a murderer. It's a murderer. You treat them disgusting because they're disgusting humans. that
Okay,
they
A lot
are.
okay.
of people work though. Like people saw Jeff Dahmer. You saw what they did. Like the Netflix thing came
they
out.
glorified him.
People
Yeah,
are
yeah,
in love with
glorified him.
him.
Oh, especially
People do
girls.
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
People do that.
Well,
That's
a
messed
lot
up.
of
That's
people
like people enjoy
justify-
watching you.
A lot of people justify Luigi's actions because
And they, on top of that, they
Because-
justify him. That's all the thing.
because the what's his name,
Healthcare
Brian?
is so corrupt.
The CEO is Brian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Brian Thompson or something.
But
Brian
whatever that
murdered
is,
a lot of people. So
but
did
that
he?
doesn't. But the vigilante justice is never like.
That's what. Okay,
never-
okay. Let me
never a
say.
thing.
Let me
but
let me
like-
tell you guys my reaction now. This is what happened. So when I first saw it, I was like, Ozzy, because that was like what social media was saying. I was like, yo, this was a hit job. He looked so professional, just like
Yeah.
the way he held it. But dude, I was shocked. In all of the group chats that I'm in, I saw so many people arguing for him that he did the right thing. I was actually surprised.
Yeah, it's
I'm like,
it's
Bro,
crazy.
and then I went on TikTok. I saw the same thing. And then it's so weird because I'm in all these different social circles. I feel like all the older people were like, what the hell is wrong with him? He's a murderer, cold-blooded murderer. He should go to jail, rot in jail. And then all the younger people were like, he did the right thing. See, the healthcare system is corrupt. My thoughts on this is that I feel like if you go around killing people because you think they're immoral, that doesn't end well. Because if everyone start like, okay, I get it, the healthcare system is corrupt and you want to do that, but like if everyone starts doing that to people that they think are immoral, it just doesn't end well. But on the other end, the other argument is America's healthcare system is so bad, and we never had any major change without someone breaking the law. I mean, look at slavery. Look at any
Okay.
major change that happened. People broke the law.
Breaking the
you're
law and killing
combining
somebody
two
is two
issues,
different
though.
things, though.
But you guys
You're breaking-
combined like two things. One is
What?
whether what he did is right or wrong, and then
Mhm.
two is why people
Initial
are
thoughts.
like why people are
Glorifying him.
thinking glorifying him and like getting crushes on him.
Well, that's what.
think
So,
those are two
so there
different
are
things.
people glorifying him because he's good looking, but there's a lot of people that are justifying what he did is right.
Yeah,
But
so
I
That's
also
crazy to me.
so like
I
his
believe a
action,
lot of
whether the action is right or wrong, that like that's going to be judged through the court system. Like he's obviously in the wrong. You can't just go shoot somebody like that. That's just not law and order. I
Yeah.
think actually, yeah, that's
Also,
known.
I
also,
think it
you
is
have
a
to question the
The
trend.
basis.
wait, the phenomenon that you're talking about, where people are have crushes on him, that's a whole
It
different story.
it's a
In my
trend.
opinion, that's a whole different story, and that's a
Wait,
trend, and that's just people being messed up. Like,
okay, first, I have two things. One is, as you were saying, about the first things you hear on social media, I've realized that, especially with the way X is now and the new X, where everything comes to X first,
Yeah.
and then you have everybody's input. Even like the people like, even like people like Mario Noflo or whatever. Half the time in his space, people are just like spewing nonsense, and he's just posting like things that are not even really confirmed. And
Yeah.
then 2 days later, they're not. They're like,
Confirmed that it wasn't real.
they're not confirmed it's not real, and then sometimes they say like, oh, that was not real, but like after that, like people have already ran with it. So that's one of the things with X and mainstream and like the media now not being mainstream, but in like these social platforms, is that a lot of fake stuff and a lot of like weird takes come out. Number two is that like you have to wonder how much is that guy, whatever his name is, Brian, actually like involved. You were saying like he murdered a lot of people, but like how do we
Bro,
even number one, how do we quantify that? It's a whole company.
wait.
That's like assigning all responsibility to like the president of a country. You can't really do that.
I don't
but
think
Like
people
this is
do
a
do
good.
that,
I don't think this
and
is
the
a good
people do
topic.
do that. And Modester, like, I'll be honest, I thought the same way as you, but I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, he has blood on his hands. He deserved it."
oh
Which
no, I'm not
Wait,
saying he
guys.
doesn't. I don't know if he does or not. But even if he does, that's my first qualm.
I
And
think
then
he
my second qualm
deserves
is
it,
even if
not like
whoa,
that.
whoa, even if he does, that's you don't go to a murderer and then start killing every murderer that you see on the
you
street.
don't
Like you have
become
to
the judge, jury, and
exactly,
executioner. Yeah.
exactly. That's never right.
Wait,
That's never been
If
right
you
since the
guys,
beginning
can
of
we
time.
wait? Can we bring this back? Like, I think we don't want to get into discussion of right or wrong because I think it's pretty straightforward. Like, you can't do that. Can we,
yeah,
more importantly, can we talk about his fate and the fact that
I have not
what
even
he,
fate?
actually
He
seen
Azir,
a
didn't
proper
have a
picture of
fate.
him.
Azir, we think it's
Proper picture of
straightforward, but
He
I'm
him.
didn't
telling you,
have
a
a
lot of
fate.
people are fighting it. We think it's
well,
straightforward, but I'm telling
yeah,
you, a
but let
lot
me
of
tell you though. Let me tell you,
Can you
he
pull up a
went to
picture of him?
prison. He went to prison. Then he came out with a haircut, and they
Shanam, can
threaded
you
his
can you
eyebrows
Wait,
pull up
with
a
pause,
picture?
floss or
pause.
something
Wait, did
like
you
that.
guys see that picture of him with his pants? They took
I
a picture
haven't
of him with his
seen
pants wet.
I haven't seen a picture of him.
Yo, hold on.
I think I've
Okay, keep
seen
talking,
one.
keep talking. Let me show you
So
guys.
I think
So
that
he like
I,
he got a fade. Then he
they
got his
didn't.
eyebrows
Nobody
fixed.
faded him.
He
What they
got a
did
low.
is
He got a taper.
so
My boy, my boy.
what they did is they did it. People are saying they did this because they're
Yo, you
trying
see this
to.
picture? They
Zoom in,
they
zoom
say
in, zoom in.
wait, they say he got wet pants in here. You see the do you see this? I don't know what you guys can see.
We
Yeah, I
Oh,
see
he
see
literally
it.
like
stabbed inside, yeah.
How is this even funny though?
It's
because
kind of
he's
disturbing.
nah
But
because
where is this? Is this in jail?
it's in
This is right
prison.
before no, this is when they caught him and they took a picture of him. This is before he went to jail, I think.
That's not in jail.
Oh.
There's not like a holding cell. There's a metal toilet.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
So
Okay, so there's a girl
I
on
think that
TikTok that
the
said that that's a communication language. So if you got a fade, that means the prison is telling prisoners are telling the prison guards that we're taking care of this guy, so don't mess with him. There's like a whole language going on. You guys hear about that? That's the whole. That's
Half
why I keep
half
bringing up
those
the
stuff
fade.
is just BS. By the
No,
way,
no, no, no. It's not. It's not. Don't. That's so like intellectually
what do you
dishonest.
mean by
Because
fade?
don't you see like?
Wait, you were actually serious about the fade thing? All this time
Oh
I thought you were
yeah,
joking.
No, he,
hundred
no. So he
percent.
did get. So he
So
did get his eyebrows
so
done, his
wait, I'm in
haircut
shock
done.
Okay,
right
let
now. Like,
Azir talk. Let Azir talk. I didn't hear it.
don't you think in jail they'll have languages and and symbols and communication mechanisms? Like 100%. Why
how
wouldn't
does
they?
the lady know him?
So look. This is how I heard it, and I think it's true. It makes total sense.
Can you pull
There's
it up?
people.
You know,
Wait, there's people that are in jail for long periods of time. Those people, if they're in jail for a long period of time, you can imagine they don't really care about their punishment anymore. They already know they're in jail forever. So what's the difference? That mentality, sometimes you get into that mentality. Like, I don't really care what the outcome is. I'll do whatever I want. Those people are basically sending a message because they believe in this kid's cause or they think he's cool, by cutting his hair a certain way, by fixing his eyebrows, making him look good. They're sending a message to the prison guards at the future spot that he's going to land, telling them in this language that don't mess with this kid. He's protected by us. And what that means is like the prison guards will back off from Luigi because they know that those guys could bring a riot on their hands. They could really misbehave, and they don't want that because in the end of the day they have to interact with these prisoners. So like that's the problem. That's the story.
He didn't even
here
look
that-
like he had a taper though.
I don't
he
think-
definitely did.
I
He
don't
looks
think
handsome
that
in
whole. I don't think that holds much weight. It might
Yeah.
hold weight from one prisoner to the
Brother,
other.
we're talking like
prisoner.
maximum security
Wait,
prison if we're
wait,
talking
wait,
about
wait.
these rules.
Listen. I don't think that holds much weight with a prisoner to a prison guard. It might make sense from prisoner to prisoner. That's why people become like Muslim or go with this gang or that gang.
Why wouldn't
the
it make
pr-
sense to a prison guard?
Prison guard throws him in the cell, a solitary confinement. You're done. You don't get your food. You're done.
Wait, you can't just do that to a prisoner. You
can
can't just
go-
decide you want to
can
throw
go
him
report
somewhere.
it to your higher ups, and that person gets moved.
It's let's say it's in the paperwork. It's going to be taking 3-4 weeks, but now at this point you're already on his bad side.
Okay,
so now
but
you have prisoners that
but
it
what
puts yourself in danger
how does it put your arm?
because you have to like give them food. You have to bring them out into the food
They're
court. and
they're
get-
behind a cage thing, so the prison guard.
Also, I
is
think
not
it's very
necessarily in
not.
there.
I think it's very not like.
So
First
so
of all, I think there's a difference between the
Can we
levels
mute
of
him
security, the level of security prisons. Like what you're talking about, like this whole like hierarchy thing. I've seen things like that on YouTube with high maximum security prisons, but not like the local prison in the.
Bro,
in the-
like animals do it. Why wouldn't humans figure out a way to
okay,
do it too?
okay.
Animals
What
have
I've heard-
hierarchies
Animals-
and
What
I
Humans
know.
do
Okay,
speak.
I agree.
What
I
I
agree
heard-
that there's a jail code. I don't know if that is, but again, I don't know that much
Okay,
about it.
I think the
In a
easy
jail
way to solve this:
code is
one
for
of us go to jail,
prisoner to
one of us.
and you have to be the barber
Mudassir,
apparently.
I volunteer Mudassir.
Apparently, you have to be
go
the
jail.
barber, so it's either one of you two.
I volunteer Mudassir because he'd be talking a lot about it. So go check it out. Let's see if
You're
you
the
want
one
to.
that knows the code. You're the one that knows the code.
Cut your
I
hair before
already
you
know
go
the,
in there.
I already know the code. Why
Cut
would
your
I
hair
go in
before
there?
you go in
Yeah,
there.
let's see.
Alright. Okay, so you
Moving
got.
on.
I think we
Before
talked. Yeah,
wait,
we
wait,
talked a
wait,
lot
before-
about
before we
Luigi.
move on.
We talked a
Before
lot.
we move
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
I just
dude.
want to make one comment.
Yeah.
I just want to make one comment. What I heard is completely different than Ozer's. So I think they're trying to like face match this guy, and it might, on an off chance, not be him, and they're changing his whole appearance. And they're doing his which jail does your eyebrows for you?
That's what I'm
before
trying
you're
to say.
sentencing?
Like there has
So-
to be
so-
a.
So
we gotta
All
cut
right, we
that.
got to move on. We got to move on. So,
All right. So what do you guys want to talk about next? I was gonna. What do you guys think? Okay, what's this muscle milk?
Did you
thing?
hear? Okay, I don't
Alright.
know if this is
so
actually.
you got to consume 60% of your body weight in protein every
I
day.
heard 90.
60 to 90%.
I heard your body weight.
60 to 100%
I heard
of your
that
body
too.
weight.
I don't want to say that though.
Yeah.
Protein per day to build muscle.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah.
So there's no way to do it unless you start like supplementing your protein intake with drinks like muscle milk. Muscle milk. If you want to sponsor us, just let me know. Hit me up. Ozzer at content.com.
Okay.
Now,
Now moving
Now-
on to our next topic.
wait. So like
The moderator
what
really
the
knows what he's doing
craziest
here.
the craziest thing I heard recently, this will boggle everyone's mind, is that you can build muscle while being on a calorie deficit.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely possible if you're fat. If you have a high percentage of fat,
We talked
you
about
used-
this last time, guys.
did we?
No, we didn't.
No, we
You
didn't.
did mention it. You mentioned it last time.
I
How do you
just
do it? I'm
simply did not.
curious.
And then Inam started talking about how he was bulking or whatever.
Did I?
He's
Yes.
dreaming. I don't
No,
remember.
we didn't. We didn't talk. I never
That's
had
like-
this with me.
You mentioned this, by the way.
Ozzy, how do you do that?
Can we go back to our spreadsheet?
So
What
wait,
are we
wait,
talking
wait,
about?
deficit.
No, wait.
Yeah. So
we
the
don't
calorie
use
deficit.
spreadsheet. What's a spreadsheet? This is all natural.
So the way to do it is basically you need to hit your protein intake, so
Yeah.
like 60 to 100%, while minimizing the amount of other carbs you consume. Basically, carbs I'm translating to calories, like almost empty but energy calories. So you minimize those calories, and you end up with like let's say your daily burn rate is like 2,000. If you end up at like 1,800, but still consume 160 grams of protein, if that's your weight, you're gonna build muscle at a calorie deficit. That's how
No,
you do it.
no,
But
yeah, it's,
most people assume that you got to bulk up and eat like crazy,
no.
like carbs, protein, everything. Like there's shops that are called like bulk shops. I don't know, I feel like I've seen one
They
near my
got
house.
anything in Detroit. They
they
got
got
pin stores. They make any
they
way
got
out.
Yo,
they got bulk shops. You just go there, you buy bulk food. Bulk food is like M&Ms that are like this big, like a chocolate bar that's like this big, and you just that's what they eat.
no,
And candies.
it's really easy to gain muscle on a calorie deficit if you're super fat. Like imagine some guy who's 300 pounds fat. He's like 300 pounds, and then let's say he has only 100 pounds of muscle. If you're eating your 100 grams of protein, and then you're in like let's say a fat guy who weighs 300 pounds, he should be eating like I don't know 5,000 calories. If he's getting his 100 grams of protein or 120 grams of protein, and he's eating instead of 5,000, he's eating like 4,000. Technically, he's on a deficit and he's building muscle. But you can't do that if you're already small, though. Like, let's say you're pretty lean. It's really hard to do that if you're already pretty lean.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's the
so
next
you guys
topic,
are not going to
moderator?
pick up on that topic. You don't work out.
No, I don't actually. All I do is pull-ups.
Oh, okay.
I'm working up towards the muscle up. I did one
You
like
did a
half.
muscle up? They say that if you could do 10 to 12 pull ups, you could probably do one muscle up. Could you do, how many could you do?
I can do more than 10 pull-ups.
No way. Really?
Yes.
Dang,
Is
Modesta
it
got the
is
baton in
this
him? He got the
is this
baton in
like
him?
this,
No,
or is
that's
it
a
wide
chin-up,
grip?
brother.
Oh,
This
is
is
it
a
He said,
wide grip?
pull-up.
brother, that's a chin up. You do 10, you do more than 10 of
Well,
those?
I haven't done it in a while, but I used to. Maybe like a week ago. No, not
Okay,
a week ago. A month
that's
ago, I used
yeah.
to be able to do like 10. But I can go pretty high. I did like a muscle up, but like that way.
Hmm.
So it wasn't like a proper
Yeah.
like in one fluid motion,
I
but
hit
I was able to
I
do
hit
one.
about 6 to 7.
The
And,
thing
and
is
if I really
also,
pushed myself, I probably would have gotten 8
Hmm.
I
pull-ups
don't
the
weigh
other
that
day.
much either, so it's actually
It doesn't matter, but it's a
Today I
ratio of how
it
strong
is
you
a
are for your
ratio.
weight.
It is a
Yeah.
ratio. That's true.
today
Yeah.
I
I weigh
PR'd
the
my
most I've ever had in my life right now, and I hit about 8 pull-ups.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good, man.
I do about 6, 7, 6.
Bro, I don't even know how
Oh
much I
yeah,
do. I haven't tried
are
it for a
those
while.
chin-ups?
I could do 6 wide grip.
The way you even have your arms, I don't believe you. Look at the way you put it.
You
That's
know
how
what we
he's
could
doing
do?
them.
At four.
You're not.
We
There's
could
no
have a
way.
segment where Zerar is on my pull-up bar that's right over
We
there.
could. We could.
Wait,
he-
Inam, can you do one?
Yeah, I could probably do one. I can't, bro. I don't even know how many I could do now.
No,
Today
it's
I
something
hit
you have
back.
to train
I
though.
PR'd on my lat pull down. I hit my body weight about 180.
Oh,
Brothers
so
hitting PRs on a cable, on a cable exercise.
no, let me
I
tell you
never heard
though.
that in
On
my
a
life.
I
lat
don't
pull
like
down.
I don't like
Oh.
working out because at a gym because number one, I always manage to hurt myself on the weights. All right,
Really?
that's number one. Like I hurt my wrists and stuff, like my joints, and those actually like it pains me for a while. Number two is I just don't have the motivation to go to a gym. Like you gotta
What, you
like
just do a lot of calisthenic or whatever it's called, calisthenics?
I like
Body
to
weight
do
stuff?
like I like to do like body weight stuff, and I like to
I
do
don't
something
like
I can do
that.
it in
I
the
don't like
room or
that
something,
negative energy. I don't like that
like
negative
push-ups or
negative
like
I
thought.
like
pull-ups or
going to
something
the
like that.
gym.
Me
Because
too.
going to a
need-
gym, you gotta get ready, drive there,
What? How?
sign in.
How long does it take you to get ready to go to the gym?
No, like
What
put
do
a
you need
pair
to
of
do?
shorts on, put some socks, put some shoes, get in the car,
At this
You
point,
need
you're
to
drive
just
touch some
there,
complaining, bro.
grass.
You need
What
to
you
touch
need to
grass.
do is
Like
touch some
you're.
drive
grass.
there, get in the car, drive there, then spend like
I
an
used to ride
hour and a
my
half
bike.
there,
I
an
used to ride
hour
my
there.
bike to the gym.
Yeah, I just don't have that motivation, man.
I know a
It's
kid
not about
that walks.
motivation. It's about
I
just
know a
being
kid
healthy.
that walks about
Well,
1 hour to get to the gym.
Honestly, yeah.
1 hour back, and he tells
well, I'm
me.
not unhealthy.
Yeah, I was gonna say Modester's not unhealthy though. That's the thing. But Modester, the thing is, you're young right now, bro. Once you hit 30, then if you don't have the habit of exercising or working out, that's when it catches up to you because you're not used to it. You have no motivation to do it, and you don't got your young metabolism anymore.
Don't make
Well, the thing is,
excuses for
I actually,
yourself.
it's not about my metabolism. Interestingly enough, I don't actually enjoy eating like snacks and stuff and
You're
unhealthy
lucky,
stuff.
bro. You're lucky. That's
Like
good.
chips and stuff like that. I don't really enjoy eating them. I rarely eat it. And so I don't really snack. So I
That's
don't
pretty
have
good.
that much extra calories.
Yeah.
I don't eat that much either.
Zara,
Don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Zara, what do you want to talk about? I got a topic. I don't know if you guys want to talk about it. How do you guys
Throw it
feel
out.
about Elon Musk and Trump's relationship right now?
I think Elon is doing a lot of shot
I don't
calling.
follow Elon, by the way.
You don't even follow Elon? Azar,
I-
what do you think?
I think Elon. So I have some mixed opinions about him.
Same thing, bro. I
Overall,
don't know how I feel
though,
about this.
overall though, he's inspirational. There's no question about it.
No,
He's
okay.
inspirational in the way that he can, in the way that he is like talented in business and business
Mhm.
operations.
Yeah.
That for me is like the top thing. The second thing is, I always I don't admire him necessarily. I do appreciate a lot of his characteristics, but what I always like is like a business leader that goes above and beyond and starts impacting society. Like
Yeah.
a lot of times you hear about the CEO of a company and that's all they are. And at the end of the day, they're going to pass away. They're going to be
They're
known as the
replaced.
CEO of a
They're gonna be
company.
replaced.
But then there's other people, like another name that comes to mind is Jamie Dimon,
Yeah.
where
You met him before, right?
yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's actually pretty
Um,
crazy.
Would you meet
Yeah.
him?
Yeah. When I get more comfortable with this podcast and I trust you guys more, I'll tell you about the story of how I met Jamie Dimon.
Okay, but wait, no, I guess
let me
no.
finish. Let me finish. So,
Okay.
so my point is, there's some CEOs that like Jamie Dimon, they go above and beyond their role at a certain company and start impacting like the business world and the macro, and like Elon Musk, he's 100% doing that.
Yeah.
And then like the way he's working on, he calls them like existential problems, things that are going to impact humanity in the future.
Yeah.
He's really doing it. Like he got Starlink up, it's working.
Bro, it's insane. The stuff he's done,
There's people
Neuralink,
playing video games on airplanes
SpaceX.
through Starlink. He was playing himself. SpaceX, rocket launches, Tesla,
Bro.
Optimus,
Neuralink,
Neuralink,
the
list
robot,
goes
the Tesla
on.
robot, the taxi. Well, okay,
Like,
okay.
And then on top of that last thing, he talks always, and I always talk about this, the fact that people are not having children.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I get it. The way he does it is not the right way, but the fact that people are
I
not
was about to
having
tell
kids,
you.
He said the way he does it.
I was about to tell you. Do you want the child to be named someone
No,
like
but his
smashing
kid
a
is cute.
keyboard?
His kid is cute though,
I
but
what
yeah.
did you set him up for in life? His name is Ash E21, some junk
Oh,
like that.
He's set up. He's set up. I'm
Of
not worried
course,
about
but
this.
okay. By the way,
Wait, no, no. Let me just.
finish,
Okay,
let me
I'm
finish
not.
that, let me finish
I'm not
that.
really
Let me
talking about guys.
Let
I'm not really.
Let me
I'm,
just finish.
Okay,
So
he's talking about the
population
relationship.
decline.
He's talking about a relationship
Yes,
between Donald Trump
guys,
and
I'm
Elon.
not talking about
And
Elon
what
Musk.
I think, what I believe is, what I think is that.
But wait, let me
What I
answer that.
think
Let me
is
answer
that.
that.
Wait.
Let me
You
answer that.
already
Wait,
had
wait,
your
wait.
chance.
No,
You
no.
had your chance.
I think we need to serve you, Azra, because he's been talking
Minute
loud.
40.
Can you do that?
Minute
And
43.
I don't know.
mute him. Mute him.
Okay. Let me talk about the.
Yeah, wait.
relationship
Okay,
between
before
Elon-
Zara, before you answer, let me just say the question. Let me just say the
Yeah, I
question.
heard your
He
question. Stop
triggered
trying
me.
to
You
get some.
can't trigger
Stop
me
trying
like
to get
that.
some
That's not
time.
allowed.
Everyone's just trying to get some time. What I think my
No.
relationship with the
Ozzy's
relationship
been
is.
on the time.
Zorar's talking about. Zorar's talking about his relationship.
What I think the relationship is between
Can you
Elon
pull up
Musk
the new
and
pulse
Donald
or something,
Trump.
bro?
Listen. What I think the relationship is,
You're
Elon essentially bankrolled Trump's campaign.
Yeah.
100%.
Bro,
I
no,
think
bankrolled.
I don't
for
think
the
he's
last
allowed
few
to do
days,
that.
the last few days, I think he
He
did.
bankrolled.
I don't think
his
so.
thing.
You're not
He
allowed. A
pulled
donor is
lot
not
of
allowed to give
Elon-
more than a certain amount.
Oh, Modesta, there's so
Alright,
many
alright.
rules around that. He gave like 70
30
million, bro.
Section
Yeah.
32 in the Supreme Court, we learned in world history you're not allowed to do that.
And a Chris for a second.
No.
So
For
Zorar,
real.
more important, Zorar, what is your personal relationship
No.
that you were
Well,
about to start talking
my
about?
personal relationship with Elon is I don't necessarily like him anymore. I think he is a genius. I have that connection with him.
Dude, the mic sounds so much better after Modesta went mute.
this-
Modesta.
I
I
haven't
think
You didn't hear what he just said.
I haven't gotten the chance
He
yet.
said he's a genius, so that's his connection with him.
Yeah, what? No,
so-
okay.
Okay, let me finish. So
That's,
he
yeah.
bankrolled it- he
that was
bank-
funny. You can finish.
He bankrolled his campaign.
What does
and
bankroll
now
mean? You got to be more specific. It
He's
doesn't
giving
mean
out
anything.
millions. He's claiming to give out millions.
He did, he
has
did.
him all over X.
Yeah.
What other bankroll do you want him to?
Yeah.
He has X
How rich
under
is
his
Joe
control.
Rogan?
Okay, wait,
Oh,
listen.
He's got
And then
hundreds of millions.
Beyond that, now
Like, is he
I
like
guess,
super duper?
Bro, he's
Can
finishing
you
his point. You
shut
gotta let him.
I
up? I'm
apologize.
gonna mute him.
I
Someone
apologize,
clip
but
that.
you're
Yeah,
talking
clip
about
that.
Trump and Elon Musk.
Okay. So,
I cannot really imagine Inam's
This
thumbnail.
sounds like a Twitch stream, but that's a backup from your mic.
Hold up. I can
Let
already
him finish
imagine
his point.
Inam's thumbnail. Shut up! All caps, 3 exclamation
Are
points.
you done?
Okay, I'm
so
done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Since he bankrolled it, he now everything is transactional with Elon. As you know, everything
Mhm.
is business to him. So that means he's expecting whatever he says to be carried out.
Yeah.
So he's calling a lot of the shots.
Yeah. All
That's
right. Can I?
so wrong. That's not
No,
even.
Azir, Azir. Let me.
Question.
Okay. Let me.
Where
Let
did you
me.
get that information?
No. I kind of agree with Zarar. So a few things. Modesta, you said that Elon Musk can't give millions. Technically, a pack. No, you could only give. You're only allowed to donate a few thousand. Technically, people get around this by getting packs or political affiliated, whatever those things are, like a super pack. So through that, you could funnel millions of dollars for that campaign without giving to them directly. It's like a big loophole. And he gave $1 million every day leading up to the election. You don't remember that? That's
Do you think he was
directly
really
not.
given the million, by the way?
Yes, 100% he was.
Are
Hundred
those
percent he was.
confirmed?
He's
Because
close to $1 million
I
net worth.
heard, hold up. I know. No. I'm not saying it's a money problem, but I heard that these were like pre-selected people that he was doing this to. Like it
No,
wasn't
he
like
definitely was, and it could have been pre-selected. I don't know. But my other thing on this is what I was getting at is that I like Elon Musk. I think he's smart, as Azar said. He's done a lot for society, and he was pretty cool and all with X. But dude, after Trump became president, I don't know how I'm feeling about his relationship. He's very close with Trump and the policies. He has too much influence, in my opinion. You
Wait,
guys
but can
not
I
feel
say
that?
something to that?
He
Yeah,
but
paid
he's
for that.
but
but
he's
by the way,
totally.
but by the way,
Wait. But Biden has people that are really close to him. But the difference is, and that
We don't
really
know his
influenced
people.
him.
Like
But we don't know who they are. We
Yeah,
don't know what
no,
they think.
yeah.
But in Trump's case,
it's the
there's two
Israelis.
things. Well, first of all, Elon, we know exactly what he thinks and what he's
No, do
about because
we?
he posts. He
Do we?
posts. He's posting every 10 minutes on X.
He
At that
does.
point, it's not humanly
do
capable
you think it's
to
him?
be posting. And yes, 100% is him. Okay, that's one. Two is with Trump, the relationship itself. Trump has such a strong personality. Like, did you guys see him with the Vision Fund guy, the SoftBank guy? There's a
Yeah,
Chinese
yeah.
guy
He
messing
made
with
him give
Nissan.
200 billion. Yeah,
The guy committed $100 billion to investing in America. He brought him on stage and he told him, "You're going to double that."
yeah,
And the guy said, "Yeah, I'll double it."
yeah. He eventually
From
no.
100 billion to $200 billion.
Yo, but Azra, what I'm saying is the
That's crazy.
personalities. Trump has a very strong personality and he's smart, but so does Elon. And I feel like
No.
Elon.
Elon's not
No,
as
but here's
smart
the
as
thing.
Trump.
I
Oh
think
no,
we're
no, no,
missing two
Azra,
points. Hold
Azra.
on,
Here's
wait,
the
wait,
thing,
Political savvy? No way.
bro.
Pause.
Elon, how do you think you
Missing-
end up owning X? How do you think you end up funding the
He
candidate
bought
that
it.
you want?
That's
He
all
bought it.
money, though. That's all money. But Trump is good at the non-money stuff. Like, imagine Putin's on the phone, and you got Elon or you got Trump. Like, Elon would be laugh. I would take the phone and not give it to Elon.
Bro,
But
Azra,
if it was
all I'm
Trump in
saying,
the
you
room,
would
guys,
want to give
Azra,
that to Trump.
We're forgetting
I
something.
would
We're
give it to
forgetting
Trump,
something though.
yeah.
There's something very important about Trump, and that makes him very different from all the other
Unpredictable.
candidates. No. It's not that. It's that his base thinks he's the second coming of Jesus.
Bro, no one thinks that.
They
Who thinks
do.
that?
They're so like they don't care about. They don't. Hold up.
You
Hold
had
up.
to bring this up at 48 minutes. You had to
Pause,
bring
pause,
this up at
pause for a
48
minute. I'm
minutes.
not saying this as a bad thing. I'm just saying it as a fact. Is that they actually like Trump? They don't like Republican. Like
yeah.
that's not the identity. It's actually a Trumper, and therefore you can't just switch it. Like with Biden, you can just switch the people from Biden to Kamala,
Yeah.
right? Because they're Democrats. With Trump, you can't
but
just
wait,
sub in
Trump is
the
setting-
Republican.
Wait,
Hold
Trump
up.
is setting
Let me
himself
finish my
up to be
point.
able to do that.
Can you finish my? Let me finish my point.
Yeah,
you
my
can't just take out Trump and then put in another Republican, and the people that follow Trump won't just follow the other person that the Republicans put up unless Trump tells them to.
Yeah.
So that's why all of these Republicans that are being elected, Trump goes out and he says, "Ah, this guy is a great guy," and then you see that the next moment, like all the
They get voted
Republicans.
in.
Yeah, exactly.
We're also
So it's very
sponsored by
Trump-centric.
Absolute Power.
Yeah.
1908.
No, Azir, what I'll say is that Elon Musk, you can't get to that level of business being that successful without knowing politics. I don't think Elon is that naive.
I think he
Elon
got
knows
very
politics very well too. My thing is when I say he has a lot of influence, is like they were about to freeze the government and everything, and he had a lot of influence right now with some new bill they're doing right this past week. And I'm like, yo, this guy, first of all, he's on X. He's pretty much Trump's right hand man. Plus on X, he can push his personal posts as much as he wants And now that he's in government policy, basically, he can influence which policies he wants, which ones he doesn't. That's a lot of power for one person, man. And he's
But
not even
wait.
president.
Let me give an
And that's a
example. Like
lot of
he was
money for one
when he
person.
acquired X, he's kind of late stage in his career. Could you say he is like late early? He's like middle late in his
What
career.
with
He's
Elon,
in
you
his
don't
50s,
know.
I'm pretty sure. Wait. He's in his 50s, I'm pretty sure, or about to be.
Yeah.
If you can just check real quick. So he just acquired X like what, 2
53
years
years
ago?
old. 53
He's
years old.
53. Like he's not some young blood. He's in there. He's getting older. So like when he acquired X, guys, I'm gonna be honest, he's kind of a wreck. Like he's talking to reporters when he shouldn't. He's putting posts and tweets that like people are going crazy over because they're just so stupid. They're like he just seems like a child. He seemed like a child when he was acquiring X,
Mhm.
and it did not like I believed in it, but it was not going well.
But they tried to
And
stop it, and he still ended up buying it.
what made it work was the spirit of what he was trying to do, which was he wanted to block censorship from happening the way it had been, and that's why he got support, and that's why he like kind of won that story. But it was not because of his political savvy, and most definitely it was not because everyone loved Elon because he's like so smooth and suave.
Well,
That just wasn't it.
Do you know
But
how he
Trump, on
bought
the
it?
other
Do you know
hand,
how he bought
Trump
X?
is smooth and suave and can like he's on another level compared to
Azir.
Elon.
well,
Azir, do you
well.
know how
Let's
they?
just
No,
compare.
wait.
Let's just wait. Let's just
You-
compare Elon real quick. Elon said whatever he said about the war in the Middle East. Then he was very quickly sent to the Middle East, and
Bro.
he
Yeah.
became a very different man
Yeah,
over
I
there
agree. I agree.
because he didn't know politics. Trump, on the other hand, he somehow has gotten the Muslims convinced that he's on their side, but then he also
Also has the
was
Jewish people convinced.
Jewish people convinced that they've got him on his side. And if you see it, he's playing the politics really well
Well,
between the two, where
Elon
he's
Musk.
not like leaning to either side. He's staying very in
Well,
the
Elon
middle.
is leaning. Elon is
Well,
leaning and
Elon
falling
is.
for those traps.
Elon
Yeah.
Elon started off on one side, was shipped over, switched quick.
And,
Well,
and by
there's two things.
definition, that's not being very political.
Yes,
He's
it's not.
first of all,
He
he's
didn't
not
know.
actually he's not actually very good like in front of like a camera.
Yeah,
Like he's not a very good
speaker-wise.
speaker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number
But he
one.
does play chess. He does play chess, guys. Do
And
you guys
number
understand
two-
how he took over Twitter?
Wait, and the
Yeah.
Twitter thing, like Twitter, in the end of the day, let's be real, it was a sinking ship, losing a lot of money.
Yeah.
And
He just threw money
buying
at the
Twitter,
problem.
and it looked like the dumbest purchase in the past 100 years. The fact that he put 40 billion, I think, into a company that people were saying was not even worth half of that. And
Here's
still
a,
to this day, it's not worth 40 billion. I'm pretty
from
sure.
from what
Will he
no,
get there? Wait, will he get there? Yes, I think he'll get there. But like, you got to step back a little. You could say it was political, but really it wasn't a great deal that he went through with anyway. Because if you read his biography, he also seemed very like finicky about it and decided last minute, like 3 a.m. to buy it. Like that, he doesn't have Trump behavior. But go
Didn't
ahead.
he get stuck into that deal, by the way?
eventually.
That's the other thing. He got like tricked basically, and he had to buy it. He had no choice.
Yeah, no, what I remember is that one one quarter, like a quarterly report comes out, and the whole world finds out that Elon Musk ended up buying 10% of Twitter. And so because of that, he all of a sudden had major rules to play in social media. And I was like, this is a really smart idea, because that was at a time when they started shutting everyone down. They like banned Trump. They banned all these people from like social medias. And I'm like, yo, Elon Musk was being so reckless. He bought a big portion of Twitter, basically as an insurance policy that they better not ban him because he owns a big part of the company. So I'm like, yo, this guy is smart. And then they started doing this whole back and forth, like, oh, he can't be such a big holder and all of that stuff. And then they're like, oh, we gotta, I don't know, they're trying to get him out. But then he just ended up saying that I'll buy it. And then all of those politics happened when they tried to stop him from buying it. And then he said, no, I don't want to buy it. And he tried to back out. And eventually he ended up buying it. But I think that was definitely chess. I don't think it was just by chance.
But he's also like he's good at managing companies, but at the same time he did bring in Linda Yaccarino, I think. Yeah, what's her name?
Yeah.
But like I think she does a great job. She's being political. Like
He lost
not leaning to any one
Yeah.
side or the other. She's all about free speech. Like it's a straight talk track.
Okay.
I'm just trying to say he like the way he communicated during that whole transition it just wasn't like high quality. Like it wasn't like, whoa, this guy's good.
Guys,
How do
one
you-
of the
It's
things,
just, he
one
had a
of
lot
the
How
of
do you
things,
money. At the end of
compare?
the
How
day.
do you compare him to someone like Mark Zuckerberg?
Mark's trying to be
Zuckerberg
like him
is
more now. I feel
nerd
like.
turned UFC fighter.
Yeah.
Like Mark
no,
Zuckerberg is
by
way
the way,
below.
I don't agree with you guys at all
UFC.
on that. If
What?
anything, I say that
Yeah,
the
he
fact that
basically does
X is so,
Brazilian jiu-jitsu, I'm pretty sure.
the
Really?
BJJ.
fact that I think he does Taekwondo.
Jiu-jitsu, or MMA.
He
Jiu-jitsu.
got a haircut.
Wait,
Okay,
what were you saying with this? Yeah.
I'm saying that I don't agree with you guys that like about Elon Musk and the fact that you know who is controlling Trump and these things, because like I don't think he has. I think that makes him less powerful. Like if you think about it, you got like people that are also uber rich and you don't hear nothing from them,
Yeah.
and they're not just sitting around doing nothing. Like they're doing something else,
They're
and that's the more dangerous.
They're
So
uber
like
But I
rich.
think he
But
genuinely does want to change the world. He already has changed the world like
no,
16
but
times.
I'm saying someone like what? Where is Bezos? My man
But
got
that's
hundreds
my
of
whole
billions of
point.
dollars. Where is he? What is he
My whole
doing?
point is that Elon really
He's
has
not
these
even CEO
aspirational
anymore.
goals for humanity, and he's really trying to do it in public. And like, he needs to be in the public eye to do those things.
Yeah.
And even if he didn't want to be in the public eye, if he's landing a starship and catching it on a thing, he's gonna get publicity. Bezos
Well,
is not spending
But
his
I'm,
money.
well,
I'm trying to
Ozzy,
say,
here's the
I'm
thing.
trying to say that that's less power for him than someone like Bezos, who's
No,
doing things behind the scenes.
yeah,
Probably.
no, but Modesta, look,
No.
Ozzy, what
Because
I'll say to
under
that,
public
I think what
scrutiny,
Bezos wants to do is Bezos wants to make sure his company is getting all of the benefits it can, him maximizing on his own wealth.
that's what
Bezos is
every
Elon's
writing his
company.
Bezos is
I
writing his prenup right now.
I
He's gonna
think
get married
yes.
to Lauren Sanchez in
I
a
think
week.
what I think what
Hold on,
Elon is doing.
Wait,
I think
let me
what
finish my
Elon
point
is doing
first.
is going out there. The money is just coming to him because he's actually inventing things.
I
He's making creating solutions. And I know you don't think he's a genius and he doesn't create these solutions. Of course, he got some software developers and engineers and
He
project
got the best of the
managers.
best. That's what makes him a
Yes.
genius.
Yeah.
They want to work for him. Like that's
But
crazy.
managing these people is
Yes.
genius level.
okay, but that's not
Wow.
what you said. You said he was doing the invention.
Yes,
Well,
he is
he
coming up with
probably
these
is.
ideas.
I don't think
So
he's
what
doing
I
the
heard is
inventing.
what I heard is this is what he does. He goes around his companies. He asks them, "What are your hardest problems?" And he takes those problems and he solves them. He sits down with them literally wherever he needs to go. If the problem's in the factory floor at Tesla, he'll go there. If it's in the battery plant, he'll go there. If it's in the SpaceX launch pad, he'll go there. If that's the biggest problem of the company, and he goes and solves it.
But that's not
Only he
inventing.
knows how to
When the
solve it in
Model
that way.
3, when the
Well, he
Model
has
3
to
was
invent.
coming out,
Wait,
when
that
the-
is inventing because
That's
it's a
not inventing.
combination of inventing, deleting, process optimization. Because, for example, if he goes there and it's a physics problem, he needs to find a way around it and invent something new to solve the problem that they're
No,
facing.
he needs to get
For
somebody
example,
else to
the
invent
heat
something
shield.
new. He's managing it. I'm not
No,
saying he's not managing it.
He's also on the grounds putting in the work.
See,
If-
I'm not into
I don't
Elon
know.
hate.
You're telling me,
I'm not
so
into
you're telling
Elon
me
hate
Bezos
in
is
any
on
way. 'Cause
batteries,
that's just like
SpaceX, and X
yes,
and everything.
that's the crazy part.
That's not the. I don't believe that. I simply
That's the
don't believe
crazy
that.
part.
If
what?
you
You
look
don't
at
believe
him,
what?
you know
I don't
he's
believe that he's pushing the technology in all of these different fronts. I'm saying he's doing a great job managing people that are doing that.
Yeah, no.
No,
What I'll
no,
say,
no,
no,
no. This is
Ozzy,
like
These
no.
guys are
There's no
saying
way.
he's going in the
Ozzy,
office and he's doing his own calculations and
Yeah,
You sound
hitting the
you sound like
calculator.
those guys that have been software engineers
Well,
for 40 years
Who
that try
does
to
that,
tell
by the
people
way?
like
wait,
they try to tell people like, oh no, we're the real ones who made this solution. Like, no, you didn't. Like you were
no.
someone else had all the ideas and they told you what to do, you did it. Ultimately, that's what these engineers do.
That's not
No,
no. That's
comes in-
look, Ozzy,
Someone that's a researcher that's actually like heading those ideas. They're the ones that are
That's not how
inventing
it
it.
works. But
Okay,
because think
for
about it.
example, it's
Elon
like
Musk.
Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison is an inventor. Tesla is an inventor. Then you're talking about the people in Edison's factory that are doing these things that he's thinking of. Some of those people were inventors. Some of those people are just workers. You're saying that they're all like Elon Musk is the inventor and everyone else is a worker.
They're inventing in a smaller scale, but he's inventing on the big picture.
no,
No,
Ozzy,
he's
here's what.
managing
Wait,
and
guys,
connecting
wait.
inventors.
No, this is important. Like you need to understand this.
Oh, hold up. Did
Elon
I tell you
Musk-
about Edison's
Wait, guys,
factory in
guys, one
Edison?
person at a time. One person at a time.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
up. Did I tell you about
Wait,
Edison's
you can't
factory in New
interrupt me though.
Jersey?
Wait, I'm trying to
Okay,
answer the
okay.
first point you made.
Okay.
So how will Elon invent? He'll say his invention is humanity can make it to Mars. We just need a bigger rocket ship.
That's not
Okay?
inventing. No,
Wait,
that's
he'll
not
say we
inventing.
need a bigger rocket ship, and that rocket ship, we know it's going to be super expensive. So we need to make sure we can launch one every hour, and in order to do that, we need to be able to catch it on the launch pad, on the tower that it was launched off of.
That's not
He'll make a
invention.
statement like that. Then he'll say, "I'm going to be investing my money into like solving that problem." Okay,
That's not
He makes-
invention.
that is an ultimate
Okay,
invention.
I have a question.
Okay,
Because
Azir,
then
let
what
Modesta
people-
respond, and then I'm gonna respond too.
Okay.
Wait. Let me
Thanks.
finish my point.
I-
What people will then do, people will then start doing micro inventions. They'll say like, okay, well, what heat shield do we need? How big can that SpaceX rocket be? What are the tonnage? What are the different things? And then they're gonna solve those. You're trying to exaggerate their inventions and not acknowledge his like.
You're trying to
overall
flip the
invention.
script on me, bro.
Okay, Azir, okay, go. Modesta respond, and then let me respond.
One thing. Did I tell you
1
about
minute on the
Thomas
clock, we're
Edison's?
counting.
Did I? My man just went for like 6 minutes.
It's okay.
Go,
Here's
Modesta, go.
Morgan. Okay. Did I tell you about Thomas Edison's
answer-
factory
can you just
in
answer
New
what I'm-
Jersey? Let me tell you. He had a room where he would have people there with a drawing table, and he would tell them, "Think about your ideas and try to do them." And these guys, all they're doing is just thinking about ideas and trying to do them. You're talking about somebody like in medieval Europe or something, the king who gives money to someone like Michelangelo, and he goes to the Sistine Chapel and paints it. Who is the inventor there? It's Michelangelo, not the king who gives him the money. The king wants a painting on the top of the Sistine Chapel.
Okay,
But
I
who
think you
does
can
it?
compa- I think
Now-
you can
now,
compare
who do
Jeff
we-
Bezos.
no, in
I
history,
think
in
you
history,
can compare
hold on,
Jeff
hold on,
Bezos to the
hold
Wait,
on,
king.
Zara, let Modesta talk.
Hold up. In history, who do you remember? Michelangelo or the king as the inventor?
You're gonna
you-
remember Elon. So what's your point?
Okay, let me talk now.
That's
Can I?
not true.
No, I
That's
get
not
what you're
true.
saying. Okay,
That's not true at
You
all.
are.
no,
You're
Modesta,
not gonna
Modesta.
remember Elon.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's solving the biggest problems.
No,
as
but
well.
you're not gonna.
Azir,
no,
Modesta, look. Okay,
ahead,
Azir, here's
go
my
ahead.
here's my point of view. I used to be like you, where I used to be like, oh, Elon is amazing, blah 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 blah. I realized that humans are generally self-serving creatures. He's not as innocent and not a good-hearted person as everyone
I'm
wants to
not
believe.
saying he's a nice
Because
guy.
look,
I'm just
I
saying
mean,
he's
even
inventive.
listen. Let me
Can
hey,
one
one
person
person at a
speak? One
time. One
person-
person at a time. So I've seen him where he'll do a post about Israel, and then a few posts later, it's like, yes, someone should help the guys in Gaza. Like he's playing politics. He's being diplomatic. He's not that innocent. Now the other thing is, I do believe I do kind of agree with what Mudassir is saying to a certain point, that when you get to a certain level in business, it doesn't matter how technical you were before, it becomes fund management. You choose where the money goes and how efficiently you do it. That's why he's in charge of Doge. He said this about the government. He hates paying his taxes just because the government is probably the most efficient in moving funds around. And when you get to that CEO level, especially for like 5 companies, all you're doing is just giving resources where it's needed. You're not
I
really
think you
solving the
guys have a
problem.
fundamental misunderstanding of what a
Wait,
CEO
it's my
really
turn.
does.
It's
The
my turn.
CEO is responsible for solving the hardest problems of the company or charting new territory for the company and establishing a vision for the future. Elon is
The
doing
vision,
that.
I agree. Yeah.
And
I
that
don't
vision
agree with
is
that.
invention.
Okay, it's my
I
turn.
simply don't
My
agree
turn
with
to
the
speak.
Okay, let's
basis
go.
of
Let's
that.
let Zara talk. Zara, go.
My
Go.
turn to speak. Madessa, on your point that you were mentioning that King gives money to Michelangelo,
Which
I think that's a
that- yeah.
very similar situation to someone like Bezos, where I believe Bezos had a company that was the rocket company.
I'm pretty sure
He's
it's
just
Blue Origin.
Blue Origin.
Blue Origin. He's just funding that. He's never on site. He's never doing any of that stuff. If you listen to all of Elon's previous interviews, this and that, people
He
going
does
around
them from the
Tesla,
floor of the factory.
when you're going to the Tesla factory, when the Model 3 was rolling out, when nobody believed in it, when it was back ordered, he was sleeping in his office for months at a time on the ground looking at the way these things are moving. You got to understand, he's been an engineer. He's a smart dude. He created a couple companies before this. Like
Chris, can you fact check that?
Bezos got very lucky, I would say, and his parents were rich.
What? Are you crazy? Are you
Worked hard,
crazy?
bro.
Bezos
He
did get-
was packing
Bezos-
the
Bezos
boxes.
got lucky, yo.
He was
Bezos got
packing the
lucky.
books boxes.
Bezos fundamentally changed the mail system. You get packages
He
in 2
got-
days, bro.
He got
Do you
They're
remember the days of
crazy.
He got
USPS?
lucky.
Bezos
He
has
got
more
lucky.
impact on your life than
Bezos-
Elon Musk.
Bezos got
100%.
lucky.
Woo.
Bezos got
Honestly,
lucky.
Bezos, no, 100%,
got lucky.
100%, a million percent. Bezos has more impact on more people's lives than Elon Musk.
No, that's not a
100%.
good way to
that's
look.
not-
That's not a good way to
No,
look
that's
at it.
not
'cause-
wrong.
Around the world.
No, he doesn't.
Wait,
Around the world.
no,
What's the impact of
Zuckerberg.
Tesla on you? What's
No, you're not
Tesla's
looking at it
impact
the
on
right
you?
way.
What's
On a
Zuckerberg's impact on you?
humanitarian level,
Zuckerberg's
Facebook,
impact
Meta,
is-
WhatsApp.
Yes,
on a
WhatsApp and
humanitarian
Meta, right?
level,
WhatsApp and Meta.
social, the
So that's, you got
climate,
to back up from your mic.
this,
It's super
that.
loud. You got to back up.
climate,
Okay.
one more step closer to outer space.
Bro, are you gonna go? Have you ever been to outer space?
Well,
Have you
that's
gotten a
it.
Tesla?
If someone isn't
That's-
taking that extra step, how are you gonna ever get there? If that guy,
Gerard,
if Model-
I'm
if
saying
Ford
who-
didn't make that,
who has-
if Ford
who has
didn't
more
make
effect?
that assembly line, who is driving a car?
You're
today? We're still
misunderstanding
gonna
what
be
I'm saying here.
You're-
You're
you're
misunderstanding.
comparing apples and oranges.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
you are.
saying Bezos has more effect on your life than Elon Musk
Bezos
because
was
you
not a
use
technical person.
Amazon.
He was packaging boxes
use-
and got lucky.
He didn't get lucky. He
Ah.
built the company. He had a.
That-
If
okay,
anyone
you
had
guys
a
are
vision,
both
it's
He didn't
wrong.
have
him.
a vision.
He
It
had a
happened.
vision.
These things just happened.
This is
A lot of
crazy.
it,
This
that's
is
like
crazy.
saying that's like saying Andrew Tate had a vision. He did have
He
a
did, by the
vision
way. Have
of
you heard
becoming a
his-
boxer.
No,
but you
he had a
you
vision.
also know that he's 1 in a million, 1 in a billion that got lucky. He just became lucky.
Wait,
and
let me
he-
No,
let me
no, no, no,
let
no.
me
No,
let me
they're two
try
very
to
different things. Number
Yeah,
one.
try to
balance
Number
the
two.
point
All
of
right,
view
go,
here.
Ozzy, go.
Let me balance the point of view. Gerard, you're stretching it. Like Bezos is smart. You got to see
He is
his
smart.
writing.
He is smart.
built
He
his
does.
One
company.
person at a time, sorry. One person at a time.
Himself.
Wait, he was a vice president at some company. He left it. He started this. He saw an opportunity. He capitalized on it big time. Big time. Okay, that's one. Two is, Modesto, you cannot compare. You can't say, like, what impact did that person have on your life? What
Why
impact did
can't
that
I?
person? Because it's just not a right comparison. Because
Why not?
Elon Musk
Melissa,
is
let him
not-
talk. Let him make his point.
Elon Musk primarily is not in a direct-to-consumer business the way Bezos is. Elon Musk is focused on manufacturing rockets. He's focused on setting up advertisement business on X. He's focused on like robo taxis. Sorry, with SpaceX, he's focused on government contracts to send payload. That's not fundamentally going to be interacting with you,
Exactly.
but it's going to be impacting the infrastructure that you live on in the future. Bezos, he's in the now. He's delivering your consumer goods to you today. You need to compare him to like the Walmart CEO or something. Like you can't compare a guy in retail.
Well, that's
to a
exactly
guy
that's
planning
exactly
the
my point.
future of human civilization. They're just not the same.
No, but that's
Zuckerberg,
exactly
for
my point.
example, he's influencing you through WhatsApp, Instagram, Threads, Facebook. He's totally like he could be socially engineering the entire world, but like you can't compare him to Elon. Like the impact is just not.
No, but
It's the
that's
same,
that's
it's different.
exactly what impact means. Impact is who does this affect? And that's my whole point. Is
Well,
that
what-
wait. That's my whole point. That
being
Bezos,
narrow-minded.
his consumerism,
Yeah, you are.
everybody is getting packages exactly on that day or the next day or within 2 days. That's something very tangible.
So what I would
hold
say
up.
is-
Let me listen finish.
Mars, right? It's something 90% of the world won't even see. It's something that it's like NASA. It's like the space race. Do you think NASA and the space race was benefiting Americans at the time? That was a
Yes, it did. Yes, it
no, it
did.
didn't. No, it
Oh,
didn't.
bro.
That was an ego battle with the Russians.
No, it was not. No,
Okay,
it was not.
okay,
Wait,
let me-
I need to
I just
answer
wanna
that.
mention-
Wait, I need to
just wanna
answer that. I need to
mention-
answer
wait,
that.
wait, before you
That's
mention
the whole
that,
idea
before
of
you mention
NASA. It's an
Before you
ego
mention
battle.
that, I
most
wanna say-
All right, Zara hasn't talked for let Zara talk.
Before you mention that, I do want to mention with us, sir, you can compare Elon to the first 10 people that shipped out boxes, that did shipments. You can compare him to the stepping stone that Bezos used to become who he is. Elon is setting foundational steps.
Bezos is the one that
Yes.
started that system,
Well,
though. That's
well,
what
well,
I'm
this-
Wait, I gotta correct. I
Elon-
gotta correct one
Elon-
thing.
Elon
I gotta
is
correct one
setting
thing.
the foundation for the Mars trip back and forth.
It's like Steve
wait,
Jobs.
no, that's
Steve
it. What
did
basically
that.
what Zara's saying is that Elon Musk impact can be measured right now. Like we'll
That's
find
my-
that out later.
That's my whole point. So it's
No,
not
but-
actually impacting you right now.
Oh wait,
Yes.
it is. It is.
It's
It
not
is in a
impacting
way.
you. It's
Okay,
impacting
go on, let
future
Ozzy talk.
generations.
Let Ozzy talk.
It is impacting you today. Like that, you're not making any sense. It's frustrating me a little bit. But
Why not?
X.com X.com, there's billions of active users on X today that are being influenced by the platform that Elon Musk hosts. They're listening to ideas there. They're making purchasing decisions through advertisements. The list goes on. Tesla. Tesla is the most sold electric vehicle around the world. Okay, period. And Tesla is introducing fully self-driving vehicles. It's introducing robo-taxis. That is impacting society. Then on top of that, your statement about the rocket launch. JFK, it was JFK, right? JFK
Yes.
is smart. He's smart. What he did is he set an aspirational goal for America that forced all the technology sectors to start innovating in their bubbles to accommodate this goal that he has of bringing a man to Mars. The slogan of bringing a man to Mars is
To the moon.
inventive.
The moon, yeah.
To the moon, a man to the moon. That's inventive by definition. No
But why
one
were they
thought
doing
of
that?
doing that before the
Why?
way he thought he could do that. It's not about the why. It's
That's
about
you-
it's about
No.
the fact that he used that to bring technological dominance to America as opposed to any other country. And at that time, they were pretty even. By the end of the space program, America was far ahead of any other country. Like that resulted in a lot of innovation across manufacturing, computers, materials, and the list goes on. Like a radio and communication. Like if you like, do you not see that? Like
Okay.
I can't.
But
Okay, Modesta, go final comment, and then
This is
Zarar,
crazy.
and then we'll call it a night.
Okay,
Go.
I'm not denying any of that. What's actually happening is you're denying the fact that what actually impacts your life. I'm not talking theoretical impact in the late future about technology versus countries. I'm talking about every single individual in their daily lives, in their day to day. What is impacting them the most, right?
From what angle?
For example,
From what they
for
can
example,
buy?
for example, number one. I mean, for example, let's take a country like Russia, right, and the U.S. As someone living in the U.S., is the actions of, let's say, the mayor of Moscow affecting your life? Technically, you could go and say yes, because his actions are going to affect the life of the Russians and then their morals, and you can create this whole
Bro,
story.
no, that's
Now it's
getting
affecting
ridiculous.
wait, hold up. Now it's
We raise
affecting
our
the whole
hands if
country.
we think that's ridiculous.
Can you stop interrupting? Okay, now it's
Can anyone else raise their
now
hand?
it's affecting the whole Russia, and now it's affecting the world dynamic, and now you can create this whole story. But the fact of the matter is, those people are only being affected, the ones that are living there. The ones that are
Modesta's
living
an
here are
Elon
only
hater.
affected.
We already know this.
The ones
You
that are living
sound
here in
so
the U.S. are
delusional
only
right now.
affected.
This
Okay,
is
let
it's
Modesta
like
finish. Let
it's like
Modesta
what
finish.
is the president's effect on your life? It's actually not that much if you think about it. What
Okay.
actually affects you is
Okay,
local
Modesta, we're
elections.
gonna move on to Zarar now. What you
Okay.
got, Zarar?
What do I have from
Well,
Modesta?
there's
I've
quoting
had
War,
this debate.
We'll let the
We've
viewers
all read
decide.
War and Peace. We know
I've
where you're
had
coming
this
from.
debate.
Stop.
I've had this
We'll let
debate
the
with Modesta.
we'll let
I've
the
had
viewers decide.
I've
Go,
had
Zarar,
this
go, Zarar.
I've had this debate with Modesta many
Wait,
times.
wait. Do we have viewers? He
He-
just said let the viewers decide. Do we have any
W's
viewers
in
We're
the
yet?
probably
chat.
getting like a good 10.
W's
Alright,
in the
Solid.
chat.
I want
W-
the 10.
W's
That's
in
a
the
private
chat.
chat, brother.
Wow,
That's a private
W's in
chat.
Okay,
the
sir.
chat.
All right,
That's a
guys.
private chat.
Guys, we've been
Small
going.
WhatsApp group running.
Okay, let me finish here. Let me finish.
Yeah, we've
up
been going
here.
for an hour and 13
I've-
minutes now.
I've
crazy.
I've had this discussion many times with Modesta. I think Modesta is stuck in a software engineering role where he's very
I'm not
narrow-minded.
even a software engineer.
He fixes he's working on the iPhone, one feature in the iPhone, the camera, and within that a very specific, the zoom feature, and he believes he created it all. But he doesn't think bigger.
Look at
He
Modesta's
doesn't
face.
think he doesn't think bigger. And
Yeah.
there's somebody that's gotta think, let's make an iPhone with 3 cameras on it.
He thinks that
make it-
invention can only happen in like these micro situations.
Behind Visual Studio Codes. That's
Yeah.
not
That
where
is the
invention
invention.
happens.
That just
Invention
happened.
is
That's
a broader
worker.
thing.
Wait. So it's a broader thing. Elon is a genius. He was able to think.
I don't want to
okay,
say that.
I think
Right,
he's a
I don't
genius.
necessarily
Listen,
agree that
he literally was
probably
like,
is.
okay, electric cars. He made electric cars happen. He said
That was not
rocket
his
ship-
idea, I'm pretty sure. By the
Okay,
way.
sure, it's someone else's idea. You can think everyone's a dreamer.
No, but
he
isn't
made
that
it
guy
happen.
now the inventor?
No, he's the one that thought about it, executed it, made it happen. He said,
Different.
"Oh, Mars." I got Starlink.
The company already
shipping,
existed,
going-
actually, Tesla, and then he just became the CEO of it.
Starlink going. Yeah, but you have to have someone.
So
believe
these
in it. You
ideas
just
are
have
things that
someone
people
run
had
it.
ideas about before.
Okay, sure, you can have the idea, but that's you don't.
That's
think
my
Can we
whole
end it?
point.
Can we end it? Can we end it on a happy
Let,
note?
let's end
Yeah,
it
guys,
unless
like this
the guy
video,
makes a
subscribe
light
to the
bulb. It's not an
channel.
invention.
Like this video, subscribe to this channel. The best
Tell us who
Muslim
you think.
podcast.
Tell
Yeah,
us
but
who
listen,
you
tell
think
them
is
what.
right. Tell us who you think is right in all of
If
this.
you watch this far, tell us who you think
Well,
is
yeah,
right, Zarar or Mudassir
Make an
or
extra
Azir.
bet.
Or Azir. Is Elon Musk the genius inventor?
Bro, you don't have a deep voice.
Or
Like, stop getting close to the microphone like that.
is Elon Musk
Whoa,
the
whoa.
genius inventor?
Wait.
Or
Mudassir, turn your gain down a little bit. Go back.
Yeah, can
Yeah,
you?
turn it down? Because like I remember when you muted yourself, it got very clear. Like everyone's
got-
voice got very clear.
no, it's because
No.
when I have my gain really high,
Wait,
it
try
picks
to
up a lot of
press
noise.
that
It probably
button.
is. By the way, I
Try to
can
press.
Zerar talk.
Press,
I can pick up Zerar's voice.
press the button under. Press the button under. That one. You should have.
All
it
right, guys.
No,
M
see,
on
there's
it.
a lot of background noise.
I gotta
Mudassir.
go. I have a meeting.
Voice.
The M
Wait,
button.
mute yourself. Mute yourself.
So I
Press
have a
the-
meeting now. I have
Zerar,
a
mute
meeting.
yourself. Zerar, mute yourself.
No,
and
no,
talk.
Mudassir, you mute yourself. You muted? Yeah. See, do you guys see how clear it is now?
Wow.
Yeah, guys, I have a meeting. I have to go.
Yeah, Mudassir, you got to turn your gain way down. I think.
Let Zerar talk. Zerar, mute yourself and talk.
I have to go invent stuff now.
No, mute yourself and talk.
Oh wait, okay. Let's just end this and then we'll test.
I'm
the
gonna
mics.
go make
All
sure
right.
I don't
right.
invent anything. Since
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Watch the next episode, please.
All right.
Bye.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody.